the next topic is honestly, how do you know who to trust on social media? And I know like that's us too. I get that. Like that's us. But like there's a lot of shit happening right now, like that are coming to the light, like with Jay Shetty, Deepak, Amanda Francis, like all these like they're not all manifestation gurus like Amanda Francis, but they're all like they talk about manifesting and they talk about spiritual and personal development and growth.
Deepak was like the big spirituality guy, like the
Yeah, he was like the
meditation
meditation guru and the mantra guru
and he's on the Epstein
retreats.
files,
Like,
talking about awful things with Epstein and asking Epstein for spirituality advice.
what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Like, it's so hard to know. But okay, maybe we'll put a pin in those three. I'm gonna go back to the social media. She's not a big head hitter like those three are well known. But when I was just sometimes, guys, we doom scroll and we doom scroll because of all this shit.
Gives us some motivation sometimes to keep going.
Well, and it just because the reason what we're going to share in our last point is why we started this. So, yeah, I'm going to send you my TikTok or my video that I found you. And it's just, I get so pissed off of what's out there. Like, I feel empath is coming out here. I feel so freaking bad that this is the shit that people are listening to. And yeah.
Okay. Bring it.
Try it. Okay, I'm just going to copy. I'm texting it to you as well.
Okay. Let's see.
If you want to manifest something instantly, literally instantly, overnight, immediately, you need to do this emergency manifestation technique. It is literally called the SIP method. SIP. Like a sip of a drink. All you need is a drink. That's all you need. That's it. So grab a drink, coffee, water, pop, soda, whatever you want, tea, and just keep it in front of you. Close your eyes, and you completely clear your mind of everything except for what it is that you want to manifest. Like, really focus on what it is you want to manifest. And then create a short little scenario in which you receive your manifestation. So what would it feel like if you received what it is that you desired? How happy would you feel? What would that moment look like? Picture it in your head as you are holding your drink, okay? Then, once you've thought about it, once you start to feel like that tingle in your chest when you're thinking about it, you know that you're ready. All you have to do is whisper into the cup, say, "Thank you." That's it. Just whisper, "Thank you." That's it. And then you take a sip. That's it.
Like, she's just so bubbly and happy, but she's kind of a little dumb. Like, it's a birthday cake. It's a birthday wish. That's exactly it. But she doesn't have the fucking cake. She doesn't have the candle. You're just drinking a fucking cup of water. That's what that is. That is a birthday wish. Good luck.
But you know what it really just comes down to what that is being mindful too.
That's a visualization technique. Like, you know what I mean? And we just know that unless you're connecting to the energy of that,
it's not going to work.
No. And you have better luck doing it on your birthday when you have the energy of your birthday.
Yeah, I also think it's a mindful break because, she's stopping, pausing, clearing her head. So it's like a mindful little break, like with what you said, with a visualization.
Are you going to manifest it overnight just because you took a fucking sip of cup of water? No.
No, but there's 87.9K likes and like over 2,100 comments.
Because she's cute and dumb. That's exactly why.
Like, you guys, we're not doing this to be assholes. We're just doing it because of the shit out there. Like, I mean, you can do that, and if it makes you feel better, okay. But it's not going to help you. It's not.
And I don't mean that rudely. But like, she looks like the sweetest girl, and really kind and happy and bubbly, and the kind of girl that you'd want to go to the mall with and have a very lovely day with.
Yeah.
But no, there's more to it than that.
Yes. And that's the frustrating part of there's so much stuff out there. So again, how do you know who to trust? How do you know who to follow, who to work with? Like, going back to the guys that are getting all in trouble now who have, got caught for past mistakes, who are lying about who they are and what they do. And how do you know?
I think honestly, that comes from knowing yourself, like your discernment, and energy. Because when you work with energy in the way that we work with energy, you allow that energy to come and guide you. You trust the energy. And it's a very internal process where if you're following, Amanda Frances's, like, just use your affirmations and journal and
She calls
whatever.
all her stuff energy work, but it's just mindset stuff.
Yeah, well, it's mindset to shift your energy, where we're like, no, if you work with the energy and you clear that energy within you, your mind naturally shifts, your identity naturally changes. Like, so we're kind of doing it opposite of what everybody else is through the energy, and they don't have that ability or that knowledge, I feel, to work with energy the way that we do. But that ability to see it, feel it, know it, move it,
Yeah.
and we're changing your mindset is not shifting your energy. It's using tools that hopefully over time will change your identity, which will maybe make you relate differently in the universe and how the universe receives your energy, where we're actually just calling in the energy we want and working with the energy we want. And then it's just like the rest just falls apart.
Yeah. I like it. I love it.
So yeah.
Does it irk you now? Okay, you guys, I was trying to do like a Beverly Hill things in a previous podcast and like have fun with Crystal, but then she didn't know who everyone was, and then she wasn't on top of Beverly Hills. Okay, now that you've watched, can you handle watching Amanda Francis?
Oh, okay, I think the worst thing she ever did for herself, when you've spent as much time as she has and probably as much money curating that brand of being on top of, I get whatever I want,
Yeah.
and like you see that all over TikTok. I get whatever I want. The universe just gives me what I want. It's like so constant that, and it is that vibe. It is that. And then you go on to a show like Beverly Hills, and we see that she can't deal with conflict. She's constant in avoidance. She's not dealing with things outright. And she can't handle, because she's built such a pedestal for herself and such a house of cards, that when something doesn't go her way, she can't function in that reality. And I think that's causing her a lot of grief right now in her business.
Well, because how can you can't, if you can't handle life, like,
it's unauthentic
outside of your bubble, how can you teach others?
Yeah.
Like, shit's gonna happen. As we said, shit is gonna happen. And exactly. Yeah, she's throwing that law of assumption out there quite a bit, hey, that expectation. But like, I don't know, this is her vibe. I can't handle her vibe. And I'm not trying to like, because like she's a manifesting person and I'm trying to like I just genuinely can't handle her vibe. And I feel like I don't know. I hope the people who have worked with her, I genuinely hope she has helped people, because if not, I feel bad.
I think what we're seeing with her is that the brand she's created and the real Amanda Francis that we see on Beverly Hills Housewives are not the same people.
Yeah, agreed.
So it makes her look very inauthentic as to what her brand is, and that's probably where she's running into problems.
Yeah.
Deepak ran into problems when the Epstein files were released. Ugh. And if you want to learn more about that, Google the Epstein files, Deepak. And the stuff is devastating.
And he was huge. Okay, what about Jay Shetty? I haven't been up to speed. So you told me Jay. You said you want to talk about Jay. What happened?
He was coming under fire for allegedly. Other content creators were saying that he took their stuff and used it as his own, so he doesn't have original thoughts of his own.
So was he really a monk? Did that ever come
That is
up?
under question, and that was one of the things in the video where it's like how he allegedly, was saying that he came from this, but they're saying that no, he didn't.
Like,
that he has
we
embellished that connection.
I could see that because like I can go to Thailand or I can go to India and I can go whatever and I can go to a temple and do like a year term, but I'm helping them, like I'm volunteering. You live with them right in the quarters, but like it doesn't mean you're a monk. Like you're actually not. But you can live with them and help them do the nice things in the community, keep the temple clean. Like so I could see that happening.
Yes, and
Versus
then
I've trained to be a monk. I am a monk. I'm deemed a monk. Like there's a process to that.
I think over time, like, and I think that's where people, and I saw this really big with Doreen, and that's where it really flagged my, Doreen virtue. My attention was a long time ago, like when she collapsed, so to speak, or changed her direction. And the
Yeah.
people that had spent so much time of their lives invested in her,
Yeah.
and then you see it, and then who's this other Matt Cajon guy right now? Like I keep getting all his people. He's jumped ship and married and changed his principles and thoughts, and his whole following is like losing their mind. And I'm like,
how do you spell Cajon? Like MAT, just Matt? Like
no, it's like
K.
Cajon, Kuhn or Kuhn or something.
Anyways, I don't know who that is. Okay.
Yeah, I can find it for you. But anyway, his people, so like they've put all of this faith into somebody else's external teachings, where you don't have to do that. You can learn and connect to the same source that everybody else does, and it doesn't have to be external.
So basically, going back to the beginning of this topic, how do you know who to trust? Like, I know, like, Crystal and I here, like, oh, yes, we're energy, we're mediums. We see manifesting differently, and we work with energy to manifest. Like, how do you know to trust us, to trust anyone to work with?
I think you got to trust yourself.
Agreed.
Like, I learned a lot from each coach that I've had over the years. Like I learned some from Doreen, but Doreen was not my life.
Yeah.
I've learned from Carmel. Carmel's not my life. I've learned from Douglas on so much on energy, but Douglas is not my life. And I think it's that, I think the type of people that fall for that wholeheartedly are the people that are searching, and it's easier to have an answer outside themselves. Just tell me what to do. Just,
Agreed. Yeah.
and it's that
Yeah.
lower vibration. They're just exhausted. It's easier to say, come, I show you exactly what to do. I take care of you. And then all the thoughts, the pressure, but when you happens, you're giving your power away. And your power never is meant to be given away. Your power is your own. And when you give your power over to anybody else, that's puts you in a weaker position, especially when you want to manifest. And it does create that never ending cycle that we've talked about before, of where people are constantly trying to heal. They're constantly trying to manifest. They can't break that cycle and cycle and cycle that becomes toxic. Meanwhile, people are making money off it.
Yeah. Yeah. So this kind of goes into our next point of why Crystal and I started Amaria Life and Manifest Unfiltered podcast, because honestly, it's the opposite. Yes, we do things different in terms of that we use energy to manifest, and that's our main source. And we use the Amaria chakra, which we'll talk a little bit about. But like, it's because we don't want to take your power. It's the opposite. And we don't want to share those bad things on social media. Like, all those things. It's so exhausting. As Crystal always says, her main thing, she just wants to make manifesting normal. We want to teach you how to work with your internal self, your energy. Like, you will have the tools and power to do it for yourself. You don't ever have to outsource anything.
Well, you're like a very prime example of somebody who didn't work with energy, to how working with energy and being able to trust yourself explicitly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like you don't, before you went through this process with me or this journey with me, you were always second guessing yourself. What should I do?
I
What should I do?
know.
I need to read. Like, I need
Annoying.
this. I need this. Like, oh my gosh. Like constantly, like looking for
It was
signs. I
so
have this.
annoying. And yes, and
Yeah.
I worked with Douglas too for that, but I was still, I couldn't listen to my my intuition was, I didn't listen to it. I didn't listen to myself. I
You didn't
always need
trust it.
outside. I always had to ask like 3 different people, what should I do about a choice? Like I could never just, yeah. And I think too, it goes back because when I have made some choices, I'm always like, oh shit, did I make the right choice? I was always second guessing even after I made the fucking choice. Like I
Yeah.
remember distinctively going down Idlewild and I had to make a choice. My choice was literally, I'm at the red light. If I turn left, I'm doing fertility treatments. If I turn right, I'm opening up my own hot yoga studio. Do I want kids? Do I want to be a business owner? Like, yeah. And I turned left. And then look at our last podcast. I kind of wish I didn't do that,
Yeah.
So even after the decisions, I still was always second guessing myself. So yeah, it was exhausting, Crystal. You're right. And I was the person too online searching for people, searching for answers, searching to be told what I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need that external. So there's got to be a solution to a problem, right? And so
Yeah.
you just need somebody with a really good ad marketing to get you that solution to your problem.
And the thing with the ad marketing, so Crystal and I'm just going to be full transparency. Crystal and I, when we first started, we hired like a marketing team, right? Because we're newbies, we're starting. Like, I mean, we each had different businesses, but it's just new. Online is new for us. And, they're so good in the sense of like when you are that person who needs solutions, who wants solutions, who want to be told what to do, all the marketing, I'm going to be blunt, is all about your pain points, like getting you attracted to their solution because of what pain points you are feeding into right now or feeling.
Well, that's why we ended up leaving, is because we couldn't take it.
I don't want to attract people. I want to attract people who are attracted to us, who like, I want to work with those girls. I want to learn about energy and I want to be in control and I want to have my power back and have fun with them. And yeah.
Just that ability. I think like, remember the first time where I took you through the tree exercise and you could see the energy? Like
Yeah,
that,
kind of. Yeah.
it's so life-changing for so many people. Like, the first time they're able to see energy.
Yeah, like I could see it on people before I saw it on the tree. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think that was my aha moment.
For me, that was my aha moment. The first
For
time I saw
you,
energy.
mine was the feeling it, because since I'm such an empath, I feel everything. Mine was distinguishing the feeling between my energy and objects as something else's energy, someone else's energy, someone else's. That was my aha, like, holy shit, like energy is real. And like feeling it come towards me, seeing it comes towards me, and when I used to absorb, like that was my like, whoa. And then when you help me like not absorb, then that was like even more like, holy shit, I am powerful. I don't, yeah, it was a pretty cool experience.
For me, I think honestly it was the cord cutting. Like that was my biggest aha moment. Is I had a huge cord. And so I'm not talking like the cord cutting. We have a video for cord cutting. There's 4 million of them on YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
pick your poison.
Yeah.
But those are very good to get you going. But like the energetic cord cutting, like the mother of all mother loads of cord cutting, like I actually felt the ground shift. Like I felt like I was gonna fall out of my chair. That was just that like, and I kind of had to steady myself. And I was just like instantly, I just felt like this big rush. And for me, that was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's amazing. Like that's one of the things I love about energy. It reveals to you what you need. So you don't have to go searching for external stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, if you hear something that catches your attention, like take it with a grain of salt. Like maybe you're meant to hear that information right now. Maybe that information is meant to help you grow right now as a person, as an individual, because the universe communicates to us so many different ways. But when you allow that energy to guide you, to heal what needs to be healed and reveal to you, it's so different than, spending thousands of dollars and chasing program and mentor after mentor. And
Yeah,
it's
I
something we're all
agree.
capable of doing.
And that's why Crystal and I decided to start this. Because we've
Mhm.
been through it all, we've done it all, we've been through the trenches, we've learned, we apply this in our everyday life, and you know, and we're constantly still wanting to manifest things. Like our next thing we want to manifest, I'll share with you guys because we'll take you along this journey as we want to manifest a woman's retreat for energy work.
Do energy work for, yeah.
And throw a little bit of yoga in there because I still love my yoga, have a beautiful women's retreat. So that's our next manifestation together, Crystal and I, with, yeah. So we'll share that process with you too, or watch it. So it's kind of fun. That's the whole purpose of building a community and manifesting together as well, was the other reason why we started what we started, and to lift each other up. Yeah.
And call out bullshit when I see it.
And call out stupid bullshit that we can't handle on social media or people. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Hey, Crystal.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, honestly, share the love, subscribe, share this with somebody to get the free information out there. And if you ever have like manifesting woman, any kind of topics, just let us know. We'd love to talk about it. Like, because we all are going through different journeys, even in like womanhood and manifesting and like everyday life. Like, how sometimes can you keep your shit together when you're trying to manifest when life is coming at you all the time, right?
Well, manifesting in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s feels
All
very
different.
different. Yep.
Very different. So definitely throw out any questions you have and we will be happy to, talk about it. Okay. Well, thank you guys for your time.
Take care, everybody.
See you next week. Or no, see you in 2 weeks.